going on, you guys, and welcome to the channel. So glad you guys can make it. Today is an awesome day. We got 10 plus new subscribers in just 20 hours. I cannot believe this. 10 new subscribers. Today I released a video doing the 8 Wii's, and I was not going to upload this video until either tomorrow or the next day, but I decided to go ahead and make this video because I am so excited. Today, we're gonna be working on a Nikon Coolpix L610 camera. This thing was released back in August of 2012. So she is a bit old, but this is one of those things that I've just had sitting around. I've been wanting to work on it. It looks like a challenge. It does not currently power on. It doesn't do anything. So we're going to go ahead, see if we can't get this thing working. And I'm doing this in celebration for my 40th subscriber. Thank you so much. You guys are freaking awesome. Let's get into it. All right, you guys. So this is our camera in question here. Sorry about the glare from the sunlight, but just kind of illuminate it nicely. But the reflection and the glare is kind of annoying. But this is what we're going to be working on. Pretty entry level, just a standard camera. From what I've read online, it's still relevant to this day. So this is a Coolpix L610 camera. I'm not very familiar with cameras, so I don't really know all the specs on this thing, but from what I've heard, it's not half bad. So we're going to go ahead, get some batteries in this thing so I can show you guys its symptoms, and then we're going to go ahead and do a teardown of this thing. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and stick some batteries in here and see what happens. Alright, so we got the batteries in. We're going to go ahead and hit the on button. We should be getting a little green light right here. But as you can see, I'm hitting the button. Nothing's happening. So again, I have a feeling this one's going to be a challenge. This should be fun. We're going to go ahead and dive right into this guy, get these batteries out, and get this thing torn down and see what the heck's going on. Alright, so we got my trusty dusty screwdriver here. I got all the recommended bits to take this thing apart, and we're just going to go ahead and start removing screws and get this thing torn open. Uh-oh, one of these screws seems stripped. So one of them is just spinning freely in here, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get the rest out. Hopefully that one comes out once we get a little bit further along here. So please keep in mind, I've actually never worked on one of these before, but I'm hoping that my electronics knowledge here is going to help me get this thing up and working. So the screw that I'm taking out right now does appear to be water damaged or corroded. Well, obviously corrosion either happens from water damage or battery acid or something like that, but odds are this thing got wet at some point. Alright, so that looks like all the screws are out. Now we just have to worry about this one guy that does not want to come out. So maybe I can finagle this thing out of here. Yep, there it goes. It fell right out. All right. So that one is quite obviously stripped. Usually that indicates that somebody may have been in this thing at some point. I did find this in a box full of cameras and computer motherboards and a whole bunch of other weird recording equipment that I have no idea what it is. So maybe in the future I'll do some of these camera repairs, depending on how well this video goes. But Let's see if we can get this thing opened. Alright, so it looks like the front piece is coming off relatively easy. Just got to be very careful. Alright, so that is the front piece off. So right off the bat, I'm seeing that this battery terminal definitely has some corrosion in there. So not a good start, and there is a little bit here as well, actually a lot of it. So we're going to go ahead and see if this back piece will pop off as well, and it did very easily. So we'll go ahead and set that off to the side. So there's a top piece here that should just lift right off. Oof, we have some major corrosion going on right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it does look like a battery may have exploded inside of here. We got corrosion right here, we got some right here. This top piece looks alright. But we'll go ahead, I see 2 screws right here. We'll go ahead and get this off of here and see what it looks like underneath. Alright, so it looks like this piece is held in by a ribbon cable right here. We'll just go ahead and gently remove that, set it off to the side. And then from what I'm seeing, it looks like this screen is held in by these tabs right here, so we are going to gently pry that on out of there. Keep in mind that these screens are very delicate. They're super easy to break. You got to be super careful when you're doing something like this. Alright, so that screen popped out nice and easy. And then the screen is held in by another ribbon cable right here. We will gently remove that. Set that off to the side. And then there's quite a few more screws holding this little plate on here. So we'll go ahead and get these off of here as well. Keep in mind that on this video, I'm not going to be fast forwarding. I'll be doing limited editing on here so you guys can see the whole process. So you get to see all my mistakes, which we're probably going to make, but that's okay because that's the best way to learn. Alright, so that's 3 screws out. These are very, very tiny, so gotta do my best to keep good eye on these guys. We don't want to lose any of them. Alright, any more screws on here? So it looks like that's that. Let's see if this thing will lift off of here. And it does very easily. Okay, so I am seeing a little bit of corrosion in this area right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a limb here and say that the corrosion on this battery terminal right here is what is preventing this thing from actually powering on. And whatever happened, well, it's kind of obvious that a battery might have popped in here. It's causing some kind of issue possibly up here. So I'm going to clean this off as best I can. Mainly I want to get this cleaned. Secondary, I'm going to get this cleaned right here that marries this board to this board. Then we're going to clean up here, and then we will put it back together and get some batteries in it and then test it and see what happens. So typically I would like to use a toothbrush for something like this, a very soft bristle toothbrush, but I'm just going to go ahead with a Q-tip because there are very tiny components on here that I don't want to mess up. So I think that these Q-tips are going to be a little bit more gentle, and we're going to gently go across all of this, get it all nice and cleaned, and hope that we don't break anything further than it already possibly is. Alright, so we're going to start right here and just see what happens. Hopefully we can get some of this stuff off of here. And it looks like it actually comes off very easily. From what I've seen, it doesn't look like there's anything burnt out, there's nothing broken, there's nothing missing. So we're looking good already, you guys. Now, I am being very, very, very gentle. Anytime that you're working with something that has small components on the board like this, you want to be just nice, patient, gentle. Go at it with ease. All right, next up is these joints right here. Go ahead and grab another Q-tip. And I'm going to give this a good little scrub down. Alright, next up is going to be these little battery terminals here. And I'm just going to do something I don't really like to do, but I'm going to bend this tab right here out so that I can actually get behind it. Oh, don't break. And see if this helps it make contact so that we can actually get this thing to power on. Oh yeah, oh, we're getting in there. Oh, she likes that for sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and bend this tab back. It actually removed a good amount of crud and crap off there, and we're going to do this front piece. So it looks like it's having a hard time bending back into shape, so I'm going to grab some tweezers and see if I can't just give it a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to give it a little bit more of a thorough wipe down. And then get this bad boy back together and see what happens. For the age of this thing, it sure is in damn good shape. This is actually a really pretty camera. It's even got HDMI, mini HDMI right here. I wonder if I can record videos with this thing. What do you guys think? Probably not because it's so old, but you never know. Alright you guys, when I come back, this thing will be back together and we will test it together and see if this bad boy works. Alright you guys, so I am back. We have this thing completely reassembled. it is time to get some batteries in here and see if this thing is going to freaking work. Fingers crossed, you guys. All right, batteries are in. Let's hope and pray. Oh my god, yeah! Look at it. Oh, it works. But does it work? I don't know how to navigate here. Alright, well, I'm going to have to do some exploring off camera to exactly learn how to use this thing, but it looks like this thing's going to work just fine. Unfortunately, the batteries that I had in here, I think, died, and I don't have any more. But I will give an update on this thing. If there's any future complications or issues with this thing, I will go ahead and make another video on it, or at least give you guys an update as to what is going on with it. But yeah, it turned on. It let me make it all the way through the setup, and hopefully this thing is good to go. All right, you guys, so that's another one. Super happy with how that turned out. I'm gonna learn how to use it so I can actually do a more in-depth video in the future, but I'm happy with it turning on. I need to get a SD card or whatever it is that that thing takes to actually store memory. Check all the inputs, the outputs, make sure the HDMI works, and then we will go from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love the support. You guys are freaking awesome. I love each and every one of you. Like, subscribe, and have a good freaking day.